Hello, I'm Richard Ridge for BroadwayWorld. Freestyle Love Supreme has come to Broadway's Booth Theater, and we caught up with the company here at the after party on opening night.
Our first paid gig ever as performers in New York was our Ars Nova run of this in 2004. That predates In the Heights by about 4 years, and it was a joy. And so to get to do it again off Broadway earlier this year felt like a return to that. And then the response was so overwhelming. The fact that we never thought this would come to Broadway. This has always been the thing we do for fun that nourishes the other projects. And so it's a thrill to actually get to do this on its own terms.
Let's talk about the audience. It is of every age, every diversity. They're having the time of their life, and you've introduced them to the theater for the very first time. How does that make you feel?
Makes me feel great. We lock up their phones, we make them listen, and then we listen in turn. I mean, that's sort of the deal we make with the audience is bring us all the ingredients you want, and we'll cook you a meal.
All make this out of nothing, and it becomes this incredible show. Like, before you go on stage at night, like, what goes through your mind?
Well, it's funny because your body is a lot slower than your brain. My brain knows I've done this thousands of times. My body still wants to go to the bathroom and is like, what is happening? This is an anxiety dream for real. But then once you get out there, you realize you don't have nothing. Yeah. You have your entire life to draw from, you have whatever they give you, and you have these relationships that we formed over 15 years together. So it's just a joy every night.
I was going to ask you, what is it like working with this incredible group of people on stage each night, or when you do it?
It's like family. It's really like family, and it's funny, Shockwave, our beatboxer, said something to me. He goes, "You need the most out of anyone, Lin, because this is like free therapy for me. I get to just say whatever I want in front of an audience based on whatever they bring me, and it's total freedom."
When you took your bow tonight, back on Broadway, what were you thinking?
I was thinking, I can't believe I got to come here with my friends, old and new.
It's so freeing for you as actors too, because you start fresh every night. You have no idea what's going to happen out there when you make magic.
It is the most terrifying thing for me that I do, like particularly because like guys like this, you know, they sort of live and breathe this stuff. They're so good at it, and so I think it takes me a little longer to get free, but. It always happens because you just watch them and realize that you're on stage with your brothers and sisters, and if you don't take advantage of this moment to get free, like, it's gone. It'll never happen again, so, yeah.
My favorite thing in the world from a work perspective is a New York audience, and an audience that wants to engage, and that's what our show does. It brings them right in and says, we really want you to talk. We really want you to talk to us. We want to hear what you're thinking, what you love, what you hate. We want to play with, we just want to play.
It is the most fun ever. Trust me, the most fun show I've ever got to do was Freestyle Love Supreme. And I've been doing it for 12 years. And I just love being able to get up there and make it up. Because I don't ever feel afraid, because whatever happens, happens.
I mean, to be up there, directed by Tommy Kail again. I mean, Lin-Manuel Miranda. I mean, what is that all like?
Well, what's funny is when we're in FLS, we're not the stars, we're just the crew of FLS, and everybody is just everybody. So we're all laughing at what the other guy is doing or what the other girl is doing. So we're just having a great time.
I love seeing so many different type of people in our audience. That to me is why I created this show, so that people on stage could look very different, sharing perspective, and now our audience is doing the same thing. I love it.
I enjoy being up there with my friends every night and meeting new friends. We continue to grow. There's a certain skill set of people who can do this show, and it's kind of like meeting a bunch of ninjas who can jump and flip and fight. And that's what we do every night. See, I just rhymed, and I'm not even a rhymer.
I mean, it's kind of all of my dreams wrapped in one, because you get to rap a little, you get to do a little bit of hip-hop, you get to sing, improv, but with people that are so kind and generous on and off stage, and be on Broadway, and just, yeah, it's been a really incredible experience.
I really appreciate it. I'm enjoying myself, really. It's a place where we can be, excuse me, where we can be free and express ourselves and enjoy each other and get to know one another on stage. And we have these new cast members, Anissa, Kayla, Ashley, and the infusion of really strong, powerful voices coming from women is like such a treat, man. It's so cool.
Every time I get on that stage, there's a moment in the show where I just say thank you, because I'm grateful, and I will never forget where I've come from and how long I've worked to get where I am, and that this beautiful, wonderful, incredible opportunity has fallen into my lap at the right time in the right place.
This is one of my favorite things to do in the entire world, and that I get to do it in front of an amazing crowd. It's a dream, a dream. So thank you. Thank you all people who made this happen.